Evening, Anne, how are you? Beautiful evening. Come on, people. Alright, mate, how are you? Evening, Nick. You fishing, mate? Spring's definitely here now, isn't it? Old trees are out in leaf and that's lovely. The carp, believe it or not, were on the surface out here earlier. Mental. The back's out of the water. It's looking good for it. Definitely. Been on zigs, mate. I've just put my bottom baits out now. They've stopped showing on the top. Probably an hour and a half ago, something like that. I've had zigs out there, but there's fish coming out all over the place at Farlows in a minute. The guy in Reedy Bay he's had 5 fish so far, and 3 of them were 30 pluses. So they're definitely on the feed. The water's warmed up. I had a liner on my right hand rod about half hour ago, so it's looking good. Where you going, Nick? On your club water? Yeah, Chris, 25, mate. When I got here this afternoon, I was actually going Willow Park, but I got to Maple Cross turn off and it was solid brake lights on M25, so I dived into Farlows, but there was only 3 pegs available. I kept driving around, and the guy packed up in this peg, so I jumped in here. I got the rods out about 4 o'clock, something like that. So yeah, they've not been out long. Oh, nice. And that's where, do you see Renwick's fish yet at Burners? He had Eric out at £37. Good luck, Chris. Evening, James. All right, Hoxton. Hi, Carl. Hi, Dan. Yeah, it's going good, mate. I've had nothing yet. I've had a liner. But yeah, good on you, Nick. I hope to start my year off now, really. Yeah, Renwick had it at £37, mate. Lovely fish. Evening, Phil. You can see me now, if you want. But yeah, I'm pleased to be in here, to be honest. The fish are out here. The guy's on the end of the arm, which is the same sort of water. The last, possibly, yeah, if it was Chris, I can't remember now. Yeah, he was well chuffed with it. Even Jerome. Fishing's been slow in the UK, mate, but it's starting to pick up. Hi, Paul. Hoxton, I'm not this year, no. I'm back on my original syndicate. I've got to catch that fish in there, man. It's doing my head in. I was going to get up there this week, but the rain's been so bad, and to get up on that track where I go is awful. Oi, Mr. Wallace, cheeky git. Yeah, they're all going for Rambo, aren't they? And I'm going to actually get up there next month myself. Evening, Roy. Yeah, I know, I bet you would. Right, can't be Steve-O. Yeah, I'll talk to you like that. It's better, isn't it? Yeah, it's been slow in the UK, Jerome, to be fair. Evening, Kevin from Ireland, how are you? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, Jack, I've not been well, to be fair, man. I've had this cough for like 7 or 8 bloody weeks, and I've got loads of doctor's appointments coming up for bloods and all that crap, so I'm gonna get it sorted out. But yeah, I've been busy with work as well. Monday, I'm back off to Marbella for a week work. Monday to Friday, so I won't be fishing then. And then when I get back, we're doing a social at Willow Park. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, Wayne, I've been busy working as well, mate. Loads going on. So Yeah, Chris, Farlows has definitely picked up, mate. The fish are coming out from all over the place. Cheeky gits. Evening, Tommy. Could do with some rain. You're joking in your car? Bloody hell, man. It ain't stopped, has it? It's supposed to be this afternoon more rain, but didn't. Evening, Richard. Alright. Alright, Adrian. It's alright, kids just walked past. We've seen them. Evening, Mark. Yeah, I'll see that, and I will do, mate. I'm definitely going to be going up there. Yeah, I know you are, Carl. But it's just been monsoon, isn't it? It's absolutely rammed here, mate, Mr. Wallace. Right, Thomas? I don't know, Wayne, some kids walk past. Yeah, we are, Richard, definitely. Not yet, Adrian. I've only been fishing for about 3 hours. Yeah, but it's like that, Hoxton, and it's a day ticket water, isn't it? Tommy, I've got 48 hours if I want it, but I'll see. Because I've still got this cough and that, do you know what I mean? And that's what killed me, really. Fishing all that bad weather through the winter. Evening, Matthew, how are you, mate? But we'll see how it goes. I'm definitely hopeful for one tonight. Evening, Alistair. Richard, I can't remember now. May 20th, I can't remember now, mate. Yeah, it is, John. It's part and parcel of Farlows, isn't it? It's always busy. Yeah, in pipes, mate. My rods are not level, they are. It's just the way the camera's looking. Real handles aren't though. The fish don't know that. Yeah, it does look good. Roy, I'm on my spots. My right hand rod there's an island behind this one. So I go right down the bank to the left and I cast to that one. And that's my right hand rod. Middle rod's straight out in front, and left hand rod's to an island over there. See that island there? Where are we? There. I'm just to the right of that. Evening, Darren. Yes, to be fair, Hox, that's the first person I've seen walk past. Because I'm on the M25 bank, people don't really bother you down here. Evening, Adam. All right, mate? Yeah, Adrian, it does look good for a bite, mate. It's getting a bit foggy, to be fair. But it'd be nice to get a take live. There's always a chance, that's for sure. But they're definitely out here. Like I said, the guy in Reedy Bay, which is peg 30, which is over the back there, he's had 5 fish out and 3 of them been over £30. Yeah, I can, but then it interferes with my casting, mate. It's a bit of a nightmare, this swim, because the trees are literally just behind when you're casting. And if you look up there, see the electricity cables? You've got to really low drive your cast and punch them. Right, Lippert Carper. I'm recovering, put it that way, mate. I've been on antibiotics and stuff, but I'm recovering. Still got a cough, but not as bad. But I've got doctors. This week I've got an appointment, and next Monday morning before I go to Spain I've got an appointment, then the 26th I've got an appointment, so hopefully get it all sorted. Evening, Carpet. Chris, how are you, mate? Yeah, I'm all good. Hi, Lucky Vapes. So yeah, it's looking good, isn't it? Look at leaves on the trees. It's good. The coots are building nests on the island just there. The swans are nesting on that island just over there. That island there, they're on there. So yeah, it's good. It's just nice to get a bit of warm weather and not pissing down with rain. It is feeling like spring, Chris, definitely. That's crazy, Matthew. Absolutely crazy. Hopefully, it'll be perfect, mate, if it is. Yeah, it's not. I've not been out much, mate, to be fair. I've not been out for 2 weeks. I actually was in here last time I done a live feed. and that was it 2 weeks ago. But I didn't put the video up because it was absolutely chucking down the following morning. I couldn't film in it, so I've added it to this one at the start of this vlog, so I'm doing this one as well. Evening, Jamie. Jamie, I haven't forgotten about you, yeah? I've just been so busy with stuff. Evening, Gareth. Nothing yet, mate, but the fish are out here. Yeah, it's crazy, mate. Next week's gonna be 22, 23. Evening, Chris. How are you, mate? But I'm in Marbella next week, so it can rain all week for all I care. Jerome, just get a passport for it. A EU passport for your dog. And as long as it's got its jabs, it's easy to get it. It's easy to transport them through Europe now. You just got to give him a worming tablet from the vet. You can get your dog over easy. Oh, well, good for you, mate. £22 is a fish, isn't it? Yeah, I know they were, but I don't know if they'll use them or not, mate. But it was irrelevant because we smashed it anyway. So Matthew, that is, yeah. Brian, nothing yet, mate. It's early days. To be fair, you catch at night in this peg, so we'll see what happens. Evening, Manchester Carp Bar. Yeah, Nick, it'd be lovely if I do, mate. I'll be dropping his phone, that's for sure. Oh, Jamie, you sorted, yeah? So you're on board? Right, Carp for life. Yeah, I've had a terrible blanking session, mate. Really bad. Really bad blanking. It's alright, there's fucking kids behind me. Pipes is a brilliant swim, John. Brilliant swim. It'll happen, Manchester Carp Bar, won't it? I've had a dire winter. It's got to be the worst winter I've ever had, fishing wise, and I've been out in it all, in all the weathers, but it is what it is. I don't know if I'll go live if it's dark, Brian, to be fair. Yeah, I'll have as well, Gareth. Brilliant, Jamie. That's brilliant, mate. Jamie, I'm on the S7 now as well. Oh, yeah, guys, that's what I'm on now. I'm on the S7 DNA. Switch from the Switch. Sounded good, didn't it? I'll switch from the Switch. But yeah, I'm on the S7. Yeah, Jerome, it's the same. France, everywhere's been the same. John, that was a banger you had, mate, wasn't it? 8 o'clock they shut the gates. Lucky Vapes. Nick, it's been your best winter ever. It's crazy. A lot of people said it's been their worst. This is Farlows Carp for Life in Buckinghamshire, Colne Valley. I'll throw them in a minute, Bazza. They're playing hide and seek. That's how mature they are. Behind me in the woods. Whatever. Find the fish, Matthew. I know it's easier said than done because it's busy, but the Easter break would have gone, all the kids would have gone back to school, and you should be all right, mate. I'd look down this end of the lake, to be fair, which is from, say, peg 8 right round to 32. That's what I would do where the weed is, basically. Yeah, Carpet Chris, it is Farlows. This is the snaggy, weedy end, the bays where I like to fish in the summer. A lot of my vlogs are done, I point my finger, just behind this island is the end of the arm, and I fish out here. So basically I'm fishing the end of the arm's water, as close as I can get to the fish. The fish was showing out in front of the guys. They lost one, I've had one. So I thought this has got to be a good shout coming in here. Good for you, Richard, mate. I've sold that lake. I've never fished it, but I've seen it. Good on you. It's all right, John. Still a nice fish. Not really, Hoxton. No, they really shouldn't be in here. The place is locked up big time, mate. But it is what it is. I'm not going to bother the kids behind me. It's a day ticket. 43's gone quiet, Adam. And the guy's in 42. He had one on a zig earlier. But the fish are starting to come out all over the place. The swim I'm in here, Tyson come out of here last week at 36.8. Yeah, I had a look in 19 and 20, John. There was nothing in there, mate. The big common hasn't been out yet, no. It could be on one of my rods tonight, hopefully. That's going to go about £47. Evening, AD from Slovenia. Nice for you to join. Welcome. Yeah, Renwick had Eric out of Berners Hall at £37. Brilliant fish. He's well chuffed. Chris, you know this peg. You done your last vlog from here. 25 pipes. Renwick is on fire at the moment. Totally agree with you. Predator boy, I've got two. The right and middle rod are on a D-rig on a Snowman with a S7 bottom bait with a PB 12mm pop-up, and my left hand rod's on a stiff hinge because it's a bit choddy in there. I'm fishing the gully on a PB pop-up. Yeah, exactly, John. People overlook them sort of swim. 1920, because they're only narrow, people overlook them, but they can be really good. Cheers, Matthew. Hopefully, mate. It feels good. It feels really, really carpy, and I haven't felt this for a long time, being on the bank. Yeah, Chris. It's a good peg, so we'll see what happens. Cheers, Michael. Yeah, I'm good, Brett, mate. You? I'm alright. I'll show you my ugly mug again. See, my face is a bit browny orange. It's windburn from Norfolk last week. Yeah, I am Richard. It can get really weedy. That's when the lake's its best, Matthew. I find the weediest part of the lake. Come spring, summer, people avoid it. Yeah, I know the spots, Chris. So yeah, I look for the weediest part of the lake at Farlows. Still feels like winter. Where are you, Carp for Life? All right, Brian. Evening, Darren. Yeah, like I say, I look for the weediest part of the lake. Yeah, come in, Richard. I'll make you a cuppa, mate. Your subscribers going up well now, Manchester Carper, yeah? Good, Brian. Nice to hear. No, it's good. Guys, if you're on here and you're watching this, obviously you're watching it, so go over to Manchester Carper and subscribe to his channel as well. Brett, it's horrible, isn't it? I had to have my German Shepherd put down last year. He was only 9, his back legs went, and I had him from 8 weeks old. He was a big old boy, but he was my dog, do you know what I mean? It's horrible. Nick, did you sort out your session with AD? Warren, yeah, I'm alright, mate. I've not been well, to be fair, for like 7-8 weeks, but I'm getting on top of it now. I can't shake this cough off, but I've got loads of doctor's stuff sorted out now. Cheers, Phil. True Carp Review on Twitter. Mate, I follow you on Twitter, and you give me shout outs every week. I appreciate that. Is that what you use in Manchester Carp? It's what you're confident in, isn't it? Yeah, Chris has just subscribed to you, Manchester Carp Bar. Chris, Carp King, we'll have to get a social sorted, mate, and I'll join you on one of your sessions, or you can join me or whatever. Wherever you want to go, Oxford, whatever. I know, Nick, I don't know what's happened there, mate. Warren, I've got 40 hours, mate. But I set myself a time of 48 hours, but if I've had enough after 24 and I'm not feeling it or whatever, I just wind it in, do you know what I mean? Yeah, cheers, Chris, definitely do that, mate. John, that's what it's about, isn't it? You know, I watch people go live, if they're on the bank and that, and it's like your fishing fix, isn't it? That's how I look at it. Any good, Michael? I'd get him in black, Sean, I would. Brett, don't use particles at Farlows, mate. You get breamed out. You use pellet or particles at Farlows, you get breamed out. Seriously, it's maybe not so much yet, but once they kick in, spring, summer here, mate, you just get completely breamed out. It's a boiling water. I only ever use boilies. Halves, crumbs, holes. That's what I put out, and I very rarely use a spawn. Most of mine's catapult range. I'm fishing 11 wraps. You know, I see on the Farlows page people asking for advice, and they're saying you've got to be fishing at 28 wraps, 26 wraps, and all that. There's a lot of water between the banks and 28 wraps. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I look at Farlows. I always fish close in. I always fish within catapult range. Evening, Neil, mate. I was going to get down to Willows. I was going to go and peg 6 or something next to you. But there was so much traffic on the M25, I diverted off to Farlows. I actually called Renwick up and said I'm going to come down. But it was solid, so I'm coming here. But you're doing well, mate, ain't you? That's all right, though, Michael. You've had one, ain't you? Yeah, all right. You've learnt something there, haven't you? From Chris, that's good. No, that's good, Michael. Fish is a fish, mate. Yeah, Manchester Carp, but you're going to gain a lot of subscribers tonight, mate. They're all doing it. What you think? What do you mean, Sean? What peg am I in? I'm in peg 25. But you just got to find the fish here. They show themselves a fish here, even in the winter. Yeah, Warren, exactly, mate. If you're not feeling it, it's best just to pack up, because things start going wrong then. Do you know what I mean? Oh yeah, Jerome as well's got a channel, guys. He's now doing them in English. So if you want some foreign fishing, which is what he does, big carp, go over and check him out as well. Adrian, I hope so, mate. I had a savage liner on there earlier. Manchester Carp, I use crimps a lot on my boom. I make up my lengths of boom and I crimp them. 35-pound boom for my stiff sections. Never let me down. I use the quarter crimps. No, you don't, Mr. Wallace, exactly. Jamie, it would be epic, mate. Guys, Jamie, who I'm talking to here, he was the marshal at BCAC. He looked after me and Mark. We probably kept him the busiest out of everyone. be fair, there ain't many ducks on here. You've got that little fella just walking around there, look, but it's pretty good on here. I know you've had them on, Neil. I won't say nothing. I know you've had them on. Luke, I'm alright, mate. Yeah, you? Sean, you'll love it down here. Farlows is a really, really lovely lake. It's got something for everyone here. Snaggy little bays, reeds, it's got everything here. Evening, Jason, how are you, mate? That's all right, Jerome, no worries. Yeah, Manchester carper, they are. You've got to use the right size though. I can't remember the size they use now, it's in the pot, but yeah, they're brilliant, mate. Don't use them on anything coated because it just slips. I only use it on boom. Brian Mills' latest vlog went up today, guys. That's another one if you're not subscribed to him. And Can't Be Chris Dodd, that's another one. Brett, it's absolutely rammed down here, mate. I don't know if you was in here when I was talking about it, but Reedy Bay pegged 30. The guys had 5 fish in 24 hours and 3 of them been over 30 pound. Biggest 36.10 or something. And it's only 3 foot deep in there. Luke, what type of fish are in here? Every coarse fish. Yeah, Neil, I'm in 25 pipes, mate. Exactly, Jamie. Peter, there's loads coming out all over the lake, mate. All over the lake. And like I said earlier, the fish have been on the surface, cruising around. I had zigs out earlier on 3 rods, nothing though. They're just mooching about, they're just waking up. The water temperature's obviously gone up. I see Leon put a post up a little while ago. The lake he's on, he's probably on the Alien Lake or the Park Lake. 12.1, the water temperature. Yeah, oh yeah, Hoxton's just started a channel as well, guys, on YouTube. Get over and subscribe to him, Hoxton's Carp Life. That's another one as well. Guys, this is a community that we've, well, they've all been here from day one when Leon started it, to be fair. So it's good to support each other. It's the way forward, that's for sure. Helping each other out. Friendly, you know, there's no bitchiness or nothing like that. You see what you get and that's it. Michael, I totally agree with you, mate. I totally agree with you. I looked at Bluebell Complex because I really fancy getting on Swan. But the price on there is just absolutely horrendous. And it's barbless hooks, and I don't like barbless hooks. So for that reason, I'm not even going to go there. Jerome, yeah, they're brilliant. Oh, you're on Lake 2, are you? Did I speak to you earlier, Jason? Probably, didn't I, outside the shop? Possibly, I don't know. I did. A couple of guys said to me, oh, you're the obsessive carper, and I was just chatting away to them. I'm not Manchester carper. I stick with my Calder stuff, mate. I'm happy enough with it, so. Yeah, our True Carp Review on Twitter. Guys, go, if you're on Twitter as well, follow the True Carp Review. He does all the reviews on stuff. Honest reviews as well. It's what it's about. You guys all helped me out. I was on 800 and something subscribers and I had to get to 1,000. Was YouTube going to stop my I can't remember what they're going to stop now. They're going to stop something anyway, and then Leon and the community all pulled together and I'm like on 1,400 and something now, so it's good. Hi Ben, how are you, mate? I see you down at Yateley. Definitely a predator boy, definitely. Certainly is, Ben. He probably is, Matthew, but if it's not broke, I don't change it. Do you know what I mean? I've used Calder from day one, and you see people saying that the hook's straight and out and all that lark. I've never had any of that, so I've got no reason to change. If I started getting in hooks straightening out or snapping or anything like that, I'd be off them straight away. So I've got no reason to change. It is, Jim. It's looking really good, mate. Really, really good. Yeah, Sean, that can be a good swim, but the fish are either in there or they're not in the pads. Oh, he's on the Park Lake, is he, Leon? You're welcome, Hoxton, mate. Carp for Life starting up a channel soon as well, guys. I love seeing people starting up channels. It's not easy doing this, believe you me. When I first done it, I was bricking it in front of the camera, and you get lost for words, and it's always but you just get over it at the end of the day. It is, Phil. Farlows is £27 for 24 hours. It used to be 25. They put it up a couple of quid, but the fish are in here, guys. If I'm shaking, it's because my elbow's on my chair and it's obviously doing my nerves. But yeah, it's 27 quid, which ain't that bad. Warren, I'm just myself, mate. I'm like it in life, with my work, everything. What you see is what you get. You know, I'm not up my own arse or nothing like that. I blank like anybody else. I'm a normal angler. Sometimes I get lucky and catch fish. It's just how it is. Yeah, Matthew, I totally agree, mate. I love it. I've never had a problem with it. You be the unknown angler, it don't matter. Huh? The unknown angler, that's quite a good one. James, that's brilliant, mate. That's brilliant. Yeah, there's been a few out, mate, definitely. P. Grimmer, you probably could, mate, but I wouldn't risk it because you may weaken it. Darren, they are, mate. You know, they're wide gates, even their curves. I used the captor curves, but obviously they've stopped making them. Or well, there's some shops that still got them in, but apparently they've stopped making them. But I love them. They're sharp. I've never had a problem with them. I use their choggies for my stiff hinges. Never had a problem. Brett, any good quality bait works at Farlows, mate. The main thing at Farlows, like any lake, you've got to find a fish. You give them food, you give them boilies here, you'll catch them. You know, you've got to find them. Can't ask for better than that, Matthew, can you? Yeah, Jerome, I've had catfish over £100 in France on cauda hooks. I've had carp to £70 on cauda hooks in France. I've never ever had a problem with them. No problem, True Carp reviews. Welcome, mate. Let's just get rid of this one. Yeah, the weather's getting, it's bang on the weather, mate, and it's getting better and better now. We've seen the back of that winter now, 100%. Still get frost up to the end of May, but a frost is a frost. You know, it's not going to damage the water too much. I film on this, look. Plus I've got my Nikon camera, which is in my bag here on another tripod, which I do my photos on and sometimes some filming on. But I used to have you do it on a GoPro, but I picked up that Sony HD camera for like 160 quid or something, and it does a really good job. It's true, Mr. See, I've known John Wallace for a few years now, and he knows what I'm like. Do you know what I mean? It's no bullshit, and you know, I take banter like anybody else. and I give out banter, and we just enjoy it, and that's a bit. They'll probably change it, Matthew. Nah, Ginger ain't with me, mate. Mark's busy at the minute. He's moving house and stuff. I spoke to him. He called me earlier. But we're out at the end of April. We're doing a 48-hour session. Wallace is coming down. There's a few of us down at Willow Park, and then again the end of May. 10 Marine? Bloody hell! You on particle or pellet? Carp for life. Whenever you set it up, mate, just come on my live feed or whatever, and then we'll get you some subscribers, definitely. Yeah, they are, Phil, under 16. I think they're fishing with their dads on my left. I'm alive. Yeah, it's an expensive hobby, Michael. Fishing is an expensive hobby. 100%. Oh, it's Dan Barton. I didn't know it was you, Dan. I've been talking to a guy who's in Ramp Bay. He knew me, and I didn't know who he was. It's Dan Barton. Yeah, he's in Ramp Bay. He lost one earlier. It'll happen for you, Dan. They've got to be in there. This stuff. See it? Hot hemp oil, yeah, from DNA Baits. But I tell you what, when you've used that, do not go and have a wee. I burnt it big time earlier, mate. It was stinging. It was a wet wipe job to get the hemp oil off. Yeah, I do, Chris, at Willow Park, definitely. I don't at Farlows. Exactly, Brian. Evening, Anthony. Yeah, do, Matthew, yeah. Can't be. Life's too short, isn't it? Life's too short, mate. Yeah, we got a group chat that we're on with Wallace and that, and we have such a good laugh on there. Yeah, you gotta have. Bank oil, Ben, mate. It's chili. It's got chili in there. It's hot hemp oil, yes. It's got loads of chili in it. Is it me lagging? But I've just dropped like 40 people watching. Yeah, Nick. But honestly, mate, that was burning. Is it lagging, guys? I don't know why it's doing that. I'm on 4G, so it should be alright. It's okay, yeah? Yeah, I don't know why that's done that. But I can't do nothing about it though, guys, if it is, because I'm on 4G, I know that for definite. You do, Richard. Everything's so expensive, isn't it? From terminal tackle to bait to whatever, day ticket. Mark, can you believe it? It's not Mr. Roseman's here. Ginge, look. No rain, Mark. No snow. I'm actually fishing in the dry and warm. Evening, Mark. Charles. Get my bill paid. Yeah, guys, if it carries on lagging, I'll close it down and I'll come back up on it, yeah? But if it's all right for now, I still went fishing, Adam, but I don't fish at weekends. I only fish in the week. Unless we have a social, then I'll fish at the week, or a comp. But I've always fished since my kids were born, and my boy's like 21 now, my daughter's 17. It's obviously easier now, But even when they were kiddies, I used to go out in the week. No, Brian, yours won't, because you make your own, mate. Easily done, Richard. It probably will, might be bloody monsoon or something. You watch. Evening, Vince. Nothing yet, mate. It's early days. I'm expecting them at night time in here, to be fair. Nice. Going to Italy, lovely. I'd love to fish that Parco del Brente, definitely. That's good, Matthew. Fluorocarbon leader all day long, P. Grimmer. Mark, that's cool then. We're obviously back on. Yeah, it will be early hours. Hopefully, Mark, you know this swim anyway, so. I had a savage line on my right-hand rod about half hour before I come on here. Exactly, Phil. None of these kids now sit next to a canal catching gudgeon, little roach, perch. You know, they're instant. You know, for Christmas, their parents will get them rods, reels, alarms, and they're straight down on somewhere like Farlows. You know, and then they'll go and catch a 25-pound carp straight away. You know, it's they've missed what angling's about, to be fair. But it is what it is. Yeah, John, it does, mate. It does. Yeah, Matthew's saying, angling directs at Slough, where Matthew is. If you want to set up, go and see him. He'll sort you out. Hopefully, Mark. Hopefully, if I get one, I'll get a few, to be fair. I found the channel, Mark, as well, by the way. You probably have. No, it's a coot there, mate. John, I'm not on the... Oh, you mean arm and a leg? Or you mean I'm on the arm? Yeah, it's a coot, mate. Jamie, the big common's coming to me tonight. But you know what? Rosen would be just as happy if I caught it as I would if he caught it. It doesn't make no difference when we're all fishing like that. So, any of you guys out the weekend? With this lovely weather, 20 odd degrees next week. Everyone will have their floater gear out. Evening, Gary. Everyone will have their floater gear out next week. Nice, Richard. I can't catch a little bloody common. Exactly, Renwick. It would bother me. I'd be throwing you straight up, mate, if I catch that. Mr. Wallace is back. Have you finished your bingo now, Renwick? Nice lip at carp bar. Nice, Brian. That's how you got to do it, Adrian. Nice, Phil. The banks are going to be busy, busy, busy. I know you would, Rosen. I know you would. But, you know, it's possible. Mark, the guy's had 3 30s now out of Reedy. Michael, no. Nice, Carl. Are you on the big lake? Where the parrot was? Did you win, Mr. Renwick? Or did Amy clear up again? Baz, I don't. I've had sessions like that, mate, flooded out. Don't even talk to me about that. Really, Renwick? They're in there then, aren't they? They're in there then. Anton was in peg 2. What's his name? Brian Lucy's in there or something. What's his name? Brian? Something like that. And Anton was there. I was talking to him earlier. It is, John. 90 acres of reservoir. 900 acres. Jesus Christ. Nice, Carl. That's nice, mate. Any lakes with 40s in, or even 30s, to be fair. He probably has got a boat. What's everyone's go-to bait for this year coming up, this season coming up? What's everyone using? Darren, no, I'm not. I'm going to do another year on my syndicate from last year, because this fish is bugging me. It's an absolute belter. If I catch it, mate, you guys will see it. It's an absolute belter, and I want it. So I'm going to do another year on there. Yeah, I'm going to be doing it, P. Graham. I'm definitely getting on there. My syndicate. New Grange. Yeah, McNutt, they do a big range of stuff, don't they? Mark Renwick now. Look, everything. Worm. Yeah. Do you know what, Vince? I've looked at Lee Valley and I'm confused at what lakes you can fish. I actually went down there for a dog walk and there's bloody lakes everywhere and I ain't got a clue what's in what. I ain't got a clue. Spicy krill. New bait boat. Matthew's on SSP. S7, same as me. McMaggot for Wallace. Premier Baits. Nice, Phil. I know what you mean. Get lost, can't you, mate? Mainline Link. That's coming out soon, isn't it? SSP. Nutcracker. Yeah, Darren. You probably know the fish I'm on about, mate. Yeah, they're alright, them swans, though. They don't hurt me. Your own bait. Hoxton is the way forward, mate, if you've got time to do it. Five-star floaters. What, fish mix, Mark, yeah? We've been there, done that. Good on you, Brian. Cherry carp, Mr. Renwick's going on. Baitworks Atlantic Heat. That's a good bait, that is, Michael. I used that a few years back. Good bait. Yeah, I know, Vince, but it's hard to know which one to bloody go on, isn't it? It does look nice up there. Darren, you're on there, yeah? I'll bump into you then, mate. I was going to go this week, but the rain, you know what the track's like down there. I didn't bother going up. Yeah, I'm starting it probably middle of May, end of May. I'll get up before then and get some bait going in. Evening carp fishing dreams. Caleb, how are you, mate? Catches on rubber corn. I know you're not Mr. Renwick. I was only pulling your leg. Mr. Renwick's on Raisbury. Guys, I don't know if you know, yeah, I don't know if you've seen it on social media or not, but Mr. Renwick had Eric out of Berners Hall. He hasn't really published it much, but it was a nice orange fish, 37 pound. You know, he's quite a shy guy. He don't really publicise his fish he catches, but yeah, it was an absolute banger. Darren, definitely, mate. I had that 4 years ago, that fish, what you're on about, at 23 pound. Off the cliff at the bottom. Stalked him in the edge. He's a banger, isn't he? I saw him on the bank last year when the young boy had it. Oh, Vince, I've spoken to you in there, haven't I? In Johnson Ross. Oh, Jesus, man, I'm going to come and see you then. Because I need some info on them lakes. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah, Darren, I've been a member there since Jay first took it over. I'm not interested in the green. The fish, and I've seen a bigger common than that mirror in blue. About 2 years ago, it's in the snags, and I know it's bigger than the mirror, so no one's caught it yet, but hopefully I will. Did you catch a fish, Mr. Renwick? What did you have? Ray, keep going, mate. It'll happen. It'll happen. You just got to keep plugging away, mate, and you'll get them. Caleb, how'd you get on at Parko? Good? I want to go there. I definitely want to go there. Nothing for me yet, mate. It's early days. I'm not expecting nothing till dark, early hours anyway. Yeah, Vince, I'll come in and see you, mate. You respawn my spools for me and that. Quality. I'll come in and speak to you about that, definitely. Cheers, Brett. Take care. Yeah, Darren, I just want it on in my landing net, mate. I'll be well chuffed with that. Richard, I'll go in Johnson Ross, mate. They do my spools for me and that. They're brilliant in there. Absolutely brilliant. Hi, Luke. Yeah, I'm good, you? Darren, I've seen them. I have as well, mate. I've seen some proper fish in that place. People don't believe me, but I've seen them. They're just not getting caught. Well, you know how hard that water is. It's not an easy water because of the depth of the water, but they're in there to be had. Cheers, Carp for life. Take care, mate. What line am I on, Mark? I'm still on the Synchro XT. It is, Darren, but it's got that mystery about it, innit? And that's the thing. It's a cracking water. Rosam, you talking to me? Oh, you're talking to Richard. I'm on Synchro XT, so. But yeah, guys, I got my my Embrise pod and my rods from Johnson Ross. It's a good shop, that is. See you later, Mr. Renwick. Get back to your bingo. Oh yeah, it's Liverpool, isn't it? Man City tonight. I'll be watching that after this. Legs 11. I could just picture Renwick playing bingo. Hilarious. You don't talk loud enough to shout out house. Adrian, I used Daiwa Sensor for years, mate. Darren, I need to speak to you about the Lee Valley as well then, mate. I'll see you up the blue and we'll have a talk about that as well. Yeah, it's good, Richard, ain't it? A family shop as well, that's what I like. Got to keep these places going. City are winning, Nick, really. I can see them turning that round. Definitely. Cheers, Michael. See, Matthew, I went on to call the subline when it come out and I didn't get on with it. After about 3 months, it curls up like a spring, mate. Adrian, what's it on BT Sport? Yeah, I will go there one day, mate. It's definitely on my bucket list. That's good. I'm going to watch it after this live feed. Definitely. I'm going to watch that. Caleb, it's brilliant, mate. I will get out there 100% at some point. Yeah, Matthew, I had it on there. I like the way it's sunk and that, but after about 3 months, I mean, I'm out all the time, but it just went like a spring. It was awful. Yeah, GTH. I know there's a lot of people, even Leon was on about how good that line is. But I like the Synchro XT loaded. I think it's such a good line. It sinks well, it's strong. And I use an 18-pound, and as you know, it's got a low diameter as well. I can't knock it. It's a brilliant line. It casts well. It's not a problem. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up in a sec then. I'll let you see my ugly mug for last time. But hopefully, I'm filming, so if I get a fish, it'll be filmed. And we'll go from there. But it's just nice to be out in this warm weather. Adrian, I can see Liverpool getting turned over tonight. Really can. Right, cheers guys. Thank you all for joining. You know, it's everyone, it's not me. I'm just hosting it. Everyone's talking to each other. And that's what fishing's about. Be friendly. There's no malice involved. Cheers guys. And if you're on the bank the weekend, wish you all the luck in the world. Take care. Speak to you soon. Bye.